Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new COD mobile video. In this video, I'll be doing something that I have been planning for months. I'll be showing you how you can improve your movement while playing only 2 thumbs on a phone. And guys, I actually started playing thumbs a few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago, just so I can get the practice and just so I could actually master it. And I think that it's finally time now to finally go ahead and share what I have learned. So if you are new here, please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell and make sure that it is on all and not personalized. And also please be sure to do me a huge favor and leave a like on this video. If you can get 150 likes, that means so much to me. Alright guys, so firstly, this is the default HUD, and I know that some people are still using this HUD. I'm not really gonna judge it or anything because I know some people that use the default HUD and they are still pretty good, but this is not the one I use. So this is basically what I use. So let me just try to turn up the opacity just so everyone can see it. And then I have my aim button right there, because I do have my hip fire button right here, but don't worry, I don't really use that as much. And if you want to go like full thumbs, then I could put the reload button right there. And this is basically, if you want to get more movement, what I do suggest that you do is you take this button right here, which is the prone button, and you would put it here at the top left. This is going to give you so much more movement. Like, I know a lot of pro players who actually use this, and this is actually one of the, like, I have done so much videos about HUDs and stuff, and since I did this, like, this is the best that I could get my movement at while I'm still playing thumbs. I don't know if this would be 2 thumbs. Well, I'm using 3 finger, but it's still thumbs because I am shooting with my right thumb. Like, if you're not comfortable putting the prone button at the top left, let me just show you what you can do. So here in settings where it says hide prone button, hold crouch, blah blah blah, you want to turn that off. And then when I go in customize again, so let me just turn up the opacity on these stuff again, and then I would put back the prone button down there. And then where you see right here the drop shot button, you can use the drop shot button just in case you want to drop shot. You can put it up here. I have seen some people like put it right here. It doesn't really matter where you put it, but as long as you have something to drop shot, because drop shot is one of the most effective things to do in gunfights. So let me just leave that alone and go into a bot match just so you should go ahead and show you some of these stuff that I do. Alright guys, so we are in a bot match. I will be going into a ranked game afterwards, but I just went to a bot match just so I can like show you the stuff without having to sweat and die a lot. So just for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to be putting my crouch button at the top left. Let me just use a SMG just because the rust is just so much smoother when doing your stuff. I do have a movement video, like I made that a few months ago, did get a lot of views, but that is basically ideal for people who are playing claw, and it's gonna be much harder for people who are actually playing thumbs. So before I do how you go around corners and stuff, I'm gonna do when you are in gunfights. And the easiest thing to do when you are on thumbs is of course strafing. So basically what you're gonna do is, like, this is like, strafing is pretty simple to do on thumbs. So my suggestion to you is that you arrange you're gonna have to use a SMG. If you use like a heavy AR such as the ASM-10, then it's gonna be pretty hard to do. So what I normally do is I take a light AR like the Rust, the QQ9 or something. My Rust class right now is kind of slow for strafing just because I don't strafe a lot. I do drop shot, but if you don't want to move your crouch button, then it's gonna be hard for you to drop shot. But either way, I'm gonna be showing you how I drop shot. It's fine. Let me just show you how I drop shot. So normally when I'm aiming at this guy, right, and I'm shooting, I would press at the top left of the screen right there, and it'd be like effortlessly to drop shot. Like, I win so much gunfights doing that. But again, if you play like full 2 thumbs, then that is why I said you should use the prone button. So now you just press it once. I mean, it is still a bit uncomfortable right here, so that's why I said that you should not put the prone button right there. So you can put it either at the top or left or something like that. So when I'm firing now, it's just so much simpler to drop shot, so effortless. Oh, they actually nerfed the drop shot, the prone button, just as simple as that. One of the most effective movement techniques to do. And then the other thing that I did talk about in that movement video that I did was jump shooting. And guys, let me just tell you from now, like if you're gonna be fighting a enemy and then you think that you're gonna be jumping around while shooting, let me just let you know that that is not gonna happen a lot, just because that would be so complicated. You lose a lot of gunfights while doing that. But what you can do so you can actually still jump around, but you're not gonna do like any jump shots just because you have one finger dedicated to firing and one finger dedicated to jumping. So for example, if I'm let me just empty these clips, right? So while I am reloading, then I would just jump around them like this. Pretty simple. That is like pretty pretty simple. So while I'm shooting, I need to reload. I jump around them while I'm reloading, and that is so pretty effective. So it's especially if you're in like a close range and you jump around where their back is, then they're not gonna get like a lot of shots on you. Don't worry guys, I'm going into like a rank game just to show you how this actually works, but I'm just showing you the basics of it right now of what I actually do. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna show you how you go around corners when you are playing thumbs. So if you did see my movement video, I talked about slide peeking, then slide jump where you slide then you jump fast. Also you can strafe around, but these are kind of hard to do when you are playing thumbs, so let me just show you what you're gonna do. So slide jumping, I would say that is kind of impossible to do with thumbs. If you did follow my advice and then you put the prone button at the top here, then that is kind of easier to do. But other from that, if you're using like straight thumbs, that's gonna be really hard to do, and I would not suggest it at all. Some people when playing thumbs, they would just walk around the corners like this, just literally walk around the corners. That is okay, but I don't really find that very effective. The most effective thing that I do when I'm playing like straight thumbs and not putting my shoot button at the top right here is actually jump peeking. So when I'm going around the corners, I just basically jump, and this is like the easiest thing to do. So yeah, this is basically it. So when I'm going around, I just jump around. Most good thumb players that I know, this is actually what they do, because it is very hard to slide peek when you are playing thumbs. You can also strafe when going around corners, but just because the desync in this game right now, then that is just gonna be that is not gonna be a good story. If you do have a pretty fast ping, then you can do this, but all in all, I would say that jumping is the best way to go around corners when you are playing thumbs.
Yeah. What? Ay, feeling like I'm top 5. Top. Ay, yeah. Look, I know I'm top 5. This gon' make the block ride. Caught them on the back street. Gotta tell them bye-bye. They don't want no beef. No, this isn't Five Guys. Yeah, I'm coming for the chicken. I ain't talking Popeyes. White girls, black girls. We don't do apartheid. I was working part-time. Tell them part in my grind. Just a light-skinned boy coming from the dark side. Always talking that real. Go and check the archives. Ay, get it how you live it. And why on the fitted, you be telling them who did it. I be going crazy with it, I should be committed. I know that they jocking me, they never gonna admit it. I'm fired up, no it's not tied up, we winning. I got more bars than a life sentence. Y'all got bars with the ones you not penning. Take it as a diss if you listen and offended. Yeah, that's the all if you offended. Jay invented swag, and the swag I reinvented. Acting like you fly, but you just a flight attendant. Me, I am the pilot, shout out to my stylist. I'm fed up. Me, I usually keep it chill, but I'm fed up. I was trying to bite my tongue, but I'm fed up. I don't ever get bitter, just better. They say it's dope when I hold it, I get the mic and control it. They see I'm steady and focused, I put my city on shoulders. We been the furthest from sober, he got the blunt and the soda. If someone get in my way, I'ma go run them over. Ran them over in the Uber, ain't no drunk driving. Uber XL, let the shorties piling. Shorty like my style, I let it smash, my stylist. Boy, I got the drip, can't find it. California coast for the weekend, let the party begin. Animals smoking all these botanicals, eating other rappers, they acting like I'm a cannibal. Like Hannibal, silence of the Lambo, I'm Rambo. Hey, who's sounding like this, lot of carbon copies. I'm killing the gang, call me John Gotti.